Yo, 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 what is up, people? Welcome back. All right, needs more harp. Yeah, it does. How have you guys been? It's been a week. I was gonna stream Wednesday, but like the day after I streamed last time, or I think it was like a day or two after, but we went to the beach for my wife's birthday, so it was a busy week, and I still have a busy week ahead this week as well, but I'm gonna stream today, possibly stream Wednesday as well. What's up, Nickajani? So, buddy, sax. Wii music, yeah, dude, that's hilarious. It kind of does sound like Wii music. It's just some infomercial song I found on YouTube a long time ago, and I thought it was hilarious. So I was like, that'll be my like stream music, I guess. Yeah, so where we left off on, let's see. We left off on, ooh, that's a sneak peek. You guys aren't supposed to see that. This is Rebirth, though. I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys about this. This is Faded Design. This is the very first Erra song that was ever written as a band, I will say. There were songs written before I was in the band on that EP. And I came in on the tail end of that EP for Separate and Coalesce. But right after that EP, we started writing music together. And this was the very first Erra song ever. And it wasn't released. It's not on Spotify. It's not on YouTube. Actually, it was on YouTube. Somebody like took it down, I think. So we don't have that anymore. I did find it in some archive Google website though. So I did manage to find the track again. And I'm doing it one for one, but I'm spicing up the track a little bit. I don't want to show you guys just yet because I want it to be a surprise. We're getting Garrison in on this track as well. He's going to re-record his vocals, and we're just going to spice it up and make it like modern, like what it would sound like if we wrote this song today, basically. But most of the structure of the song is going to be exactly the same. A lot of the parts are going to be exactly the same. It's just little parts here and there where I feel like it could have been better. We spice it up. And then I think on a clean part, like Jesse was singing a clean part, and it was, to me, it was terrible. But it didn't go with the song in my opinion. But we're not gonna use that. I'm gonna do a guitar solo during that instead. I haven't heard it in a long time. Can I send you a mix for you to check out? Yeah, dude, send it to me on Instagram, brother. Need some of that Axe effects. Yeah, dude, I'm still dialing in tones on that thing. It sounds great, but I don't have it hooked up to my system here on the computer. I have my Quad Cortex hooked up, but not the Axe effects. It's hooked up, like I can play through it, but it's not running through my system, so I still have to set that up. But it's just a USB cable, but I'm using my USB for the Quad Cortex right now. Axe effects sounds awesome though. I can't wait until I dial in more tones. It sounds the best, dude. It's better than the Helix. It's better than Quad Cortex. It's better than anything else out there. If you can afford it, grab an Axe effects 3 because it's that much better. Okay, so where we left off. By the way, the Faded Design thing. I did talk to Garrison, and we're gonna get together next week. He's gonna come over and get in the studio for the vocals. So he's gonna redo all of it. I have most of it already redone with Midi, but we're gonna finish that up. And today we're gonna work on the rest of Rebirth, which I've already kind of tabbed most of it out with Axure. And we still have to do a couple of leads I got to add in here, and then also some synth and piano I forgot to add, so we gotta do that. And then this song will be done, and then I'll probably do a cover for it. So, or a playthrough. I'm sorry, not a cover. I'm gonna do a legit YouTube playthrough. It's gonna look nice. And it'll just be there for you guys to like hear this mix, and then also watch me play it or whatever. Quad Cortex. What's up, Misho FN? What's up, brother? Okay. All right. So, where we left off was in the middle. Let's play through it. I gotta warn you, it's gonna be a little loud. So, yeah, just warning you. piano goes right here, I think. And I think this is where we left off. Pretty sure. We gotta do the lead right here. It's pretty simple. The lead is low in the mix right now. And then I gotta do the clean guitar at the very end. It's like synthy clean guitar, which I probably need to make a patch for that. So I haven't done that yet, but I want to. I want to make a patch and just call it Rebirth and have it be that clean tone for the end of the song. Yeah, so there's a couple of little leads we got to do through there. Somewhere through time and space. I know, dude. You can kind of hear the vocals as it plays through. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go through and find out those parts where I need to add the leads. I think it's over here. Nope. Right here. I think I gotta add another MIDI track right there for that second guitar, that harmony. Okay, yeah. So whip out the old Git fiddle. Can you guys hear guitar? Is it coming through twice? Sick gold. R's mid prism's one of my favorites of when you were with Erra. Okay, guitar is on. I just wondering if it's like doubled up like the guitar, because sometimes it doubles up with my mic for some reason. I don't know why. Sounds good, no double. Okay, sweet. Okay. Alright, I think this part... I think I did something like this. I think, does that sound right? That sounds like what I did in the original. I was playing it earlier. I think that's right. Hey, bro, I saw your... My day at Facebook is written in 10:8. Okay. I don't know time signatures, man. I like to tell people I don't know anything about guitar. I just play it. Because that's the truth. And then there's like harmony that goes with that. And that's during that part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Pretty sure. I need to be able to hear myself. Oh, sorry if it's coming through on my mic. All right. All right. I'm tabbing this out, by the way. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm showing you guys how good I can get Axure to sound, and also it's cool for you guys to learn how to play it, because if you own Axure, there's the fretboard feature right here. You select what tuning you want it to be in, which right now we're in drop A sharp Erra tuning. And when you do 4 strings with Axure, it'll show up on the fretboard. So it'll show you exactly how I'm playing all this on the fretboard, which is kind of cool. You know, it's like a step up from Guitar Pro. Like, it sounds cool, and also you get to see like the correct placing on the fretboard. So if you guys want to check that out, go to studysoundaudio.com. Also, the first Erra EP is one of my favorites. Interested in how it sounds in that tone. Would be interesting how Erra would have sounded if you stayed. I know, man. I think about that sometimes too. What Erra would sound like if I was still in it. Probably a little different for sure. I like the sound they have now, but it's like it's very, very mainstream structured, sort of heavy, which is cool. You know, like they're still doing their thing. It still sounds kind of like Erra, but like in a more evolved way. And I feel like if I was still a part of that, I would still try to like incorporate the kind of like Misery Signals sort of sound. Like I would push for that hard. Like I probably would never change that about my writing, because that's just so ingrained in like how I write. So I guess it would sound a little more Misery Signals for sure if I was still in that band. What you played sounds right to me. Just need to hear it over the track. Okay. It comes with a harmony too. I don't know what the harmony is. I'll have to figure that out. But I'm pretty sure the first version I did just then was correct. Oh, key choices. Right here. Okay. I'm wondering if I did. I think I did in the studio. I like that chord. If Alan stayed, Erra would stay technical. For sure. I think so. I think there would be a lot of craziness involved if Erra was still, or if I was still in it, for sure. Like, I wrote a lot of the pretty melodic stuff. If you guys catch any of the pretty melodic stuff, it's probably something I wrote. A lot of the I suck at writing heavy stuff, so I pretty much just let Jesse take care of the heavy stuff. I can write heavy stuff too, but I write more melodic than I do heavy. If I'm really, really trying hard, I can write something cool heavy, but usually 9 times out of 10 I'm writing something melodic and pretty. But I like to mix it with heavy. That's the thing. It's like I can still write heavy, but in a melodic heavy sense. It's weird. I saw Erra last month and it was really cool, but it's different from the early Erra first 2 albums, second EP. Yeah, for sure, man. They're a totally different band. There's only 2 original members in the band now. Artificial is sick too, like a more melodic Erra with a woman singer. The lead singer's voice is Honey. How she sings on that one song is so raw and pure. Thank you. That woman is my wife, by the way. I don't know if you knew that, but the chick that's singing in the Artificials is my wife, Sarah. All right. Let's tab this out. All right. So first we're going to start with key switch, sustain alt pick, and then we're going to find this note. So nope, that's not the note. Higher up. There it is. So da-na. So I do a 2 palm mutes right here. So we go switch it to palm mute alt pick, and then oh, I had it right, yeah. Oh, I think I messed up. Yeah, there it is. No. Too fast. What's the timing? Oh, I'm in triplet timing. That's why. Oh my gosh. There it is. So I can do a slide up. There's some work I have to do here. Changing the velocity layers on these notes because they're different samples. So do a lighter. It'll sound good once it's all in the mix. So I do a slide. So slide up fast. Nope. We'll do slide up slow. Nope. Slide up too. Okay, that works. I like to add in some effects to make it sound a little more realistic, like a slide noise, left hand slide noise. Nope, that's in the wrong spot. I don't know about everyone else, but I do find complexity heavier than the actual chugs. I'm 14. Erra's my favorite band. I love the old and new stuff. I saw them in Seattle last Tuesday, and I got the chance to meet Jesse and tell him how much his music has inspired me as a young musician. That's awesome, dude. Now, nice. How iconic. I think Erra would be more like Augment mixed with self-titled Master Bus straight bumping. Yeah, dude, it's pretty loud. Saw Erra 2 weeks ago for the 6th time. That's awesome, dude. Just wanted to say the same thing. Alan, thank you for the music. Thank you for tuning in, man, and I appreciate you. Last week was my third time seeing them. They're freaking killed it. Yeah, dude, they always kill it, man. They came through my town, or they came through our hometown. They're from, same area as me, pretty much, Alabama. And every time they come through here, I go see them and hang out with them and, just chill, talk old times and whatnot. I will second that the artificial album was absolute fire. I love that you featured Garrison in the Hollow. Yeah, dude. We're actually remastering that. Since Tragic Hero, I don't like Tragic Hero. They screwed us over. I won't go into that, but we are remastering that album. Yeah. I got a lot I'm working on right now, but that is one thing I'm definitely doing is remastering that our full length Heart. There we go. And then it goes backwards. It switches up. So it goes dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it. Gotta get the harmonies in there, and then everything will sound a little bit better. I wonder if the neck pickup will sound better. It sounds kind of pingy. Let me see. Let me turn up the neck pickup, see if it sounds better. I think I like that better. Alright, and then I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. Oh, second. The album. Okay, I already read that. Alright, let me see what the originals do. I'm just going to do the isolated guitar track and see what note I'm actually hitting. Ah, that's what it is. So I'm doing a harmony of that. So I was correct. Sweet. Alright. Sustain alt pick. This is a hammer-on, so for hammer-ons I do a tap, and then I go back to sustain alt pick. So, wait. Yeah, that's right, that's right. There we go, sounds good. Okay. Are you a big guitar theory guy? No, I'm not actually. It's funny that you say that because a lot of people think that I am, and I'm not. I don't. I said earlier when the stream first started, I like to tell people I don't know anything about guitar. I just play it because it's true. I mean, I know a little bit, dude. I went to school for music theory a little bit, but I don't know, man. It's just I'm a ears guy. I'm a by ear, by feel type person, which is kind of silly when you say it, but that's just how I write music. I write by feel, and I write by just how I hear things. I was kind of self-taught, or I was self-taught when I was a kid. I started playing guitar when I was 10, and what helped me learn was listening to the radio. I would be playing anything and everything I heard on the radio, and I would just try to like pick out the notes. Like I'd be sitting beside the radio and just figuring out, you know, like, oh, okay, that's what that note is. And that's how I taught myself to play guitar, just doing that. And then eventually, I hated playing covers. I never liked playing anyone else's music. I wanted to write my own. So I was kind of like pretty stubborn when I was a kid. I was like, I don't care to learn anybody else's music. I just want to write my own stuff. So I just started coming up with my own ideas after I learned on the radio for years and years. And I would learn other people's stuff like Korn and Limp Bizkit and The Used. I remember Taking Back Sunday. Dude, all kinds of old school bands like I grew up on. And just learning their stuff. But I hated learning their stuff. But at the same time, I did like learning their stuff because I learned new techniques. Like I learned how they played certain things. So I wouldn't go against that. I think playing people's music covers and stuff is pretty cool because you can learn some new things. But me being stubborn, that's how I just started writing my own stuff. And yeah, that's how I guess my style was born. I just kind of was stubborn about it. I wanted to do my own thing. That's so me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't recommend that because sometimes it sucks, you know, like being a songwriter like that, because, you know, when it comes to working with other people, it's hard because you get so stuck in what you want and you don't hear other people's ideas. And I think I was subject to that a lot, where I would be very stubborn about my own ideas and not willing to hear other people's. And but not, I mean, with Erra, that really wasn't the case. We kind of played off of each other. But in other bands that I've been in, that was really hard. So that's pretty much why, like, I don't play music anymore, or play in bands anymore with other guitar players. As bad as that sounds. But me and Jesse, we got along fine when it came to music. Like, we didn't fight about that stuff at all. We got along musically really well. Is there anything you still struggle with guitar-wise? Well, years ago, probably I would say about 10 years ago, which wasn't that long. It was around the beginning stages of Erra, or mid-stage of Erra, where I was like, I wanted to be more of a solo player. Like, because I was more of like doing crazy riffs, you know, like my riffs almost sounded like solos, but they weren't. They were just riffs, and I really wanted to get better at soloing. So I just, over the past 10 years, I've been working really hard on becoming more of like a lead player, you know, like just working on techniques, you know. And I think that was what I was weak at for the longest time, was lead writing, and I think I've gotten better. But I still feel like I can be a lot better, dude. Like, Instagram is horrible for that, because there's so many good Instagram guitar players out there, and they make me look like I'm just started playing guitar last week or something. So it's all the same problem too. People here in my area like doing covers, but I don't creatively. It's hard to get along with them. Yeah, man. Finding good musicians you vibe with is like the hardest thing. It's seriously like being in a relationship, like with a girl or whatever, you know. It's like, it's just hard. You really got to balance, figure out each other, you know, and make sacrifices, you know. And yeah, it's really hard to find, you know, people you mesh with 100%. That's why, you know, it sucks, you know, that, you know, I'm not in Erra anymore because we vibed so well as musicians, and it sucks that we just couldn't make it work because, and I'm not gonna go into that by the way, but it just sucks we couldn't make it work because we did vibe with musicians very well. That's it. I think that's the harmony. I'm pretty sure. Copy. I just copy and paste, and then I'll change the notes on the second guitar. Nope, that's not the harmony. Shout out to Sarah. The melodic riffing and such is so awesome about your writing. It was great then, and it's even better now. Don't fall for the IG hype. There's a lot of BS. Oh, dude, I know, dude, and I hate it so much. Like, that's another thing about the Instagram crowd now. It's like, it's all fakery, man. Don't believe any of that going on right now, guys. If you're a young guitar player, just do what I told you. Go learn other people's music. Listen to the radio, or not radio. Actually, radio music sucks. But go listen to your favorite bands and learn their stuff. And learn how to actually play your instrument. Get better at your instrument. Do not use AI. And don't mime unless you're doing a music video. Now, music video is a different story. If you're doing a music video, it's okay to mime. That's widely known and accepted. We understand that a music video is a music video. But when it comes to like Instagram clips and you see those dudes shredding, like, dude, that's all fake. I can catch every one of them too. It's aggravating, man. It's fooling this generation, and it's sad. I can go on a huge rant about that. I won't do that. But yeah, just be careful out there, guys. These guitar players out there are not really that good. They're not that clean. Now, there's a few that are, like Steven Treno. If you guys know who that is, that dude actually plays his guitar, and he's good, and he's actually playing his guitar in those clips. I don't know about much else. Steven Treno's like the only guy I know that's actually playing his guitar. I think. I don't know if that's right. pretty sure that's it. Maybe. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does that sound right? I think it is. Let me listen to the original guitar stem. Maybe it's a higher harmony. Man, programming Sellers Leaves would actually make me want to key KMS. There's a lot of stuff you'll probably hear in this that you wouldn't be able to tell what it was unless it was broken down like this. It might be a higher harmony. Maybe? Let's try that. Actually, I think I got it right. I think that's it. I think what I jotted down was correct harmony. Now, I will make this lead actually sound a little more realistic. Right now, I'm just kind of jotting it down, and then I'll go through and fine-tune it later to make it sound a little bit better. There's certain techniques that I can do to make it sound a little bit better, like the timing of the notes and the key switching and stuff. Right now, I'm just kind of jotting it down so I can get it laid out. Alright, that's a copy paste, I think. I'm pretty sure that's copy paste. Yeah. Alright, now we need to copy paste this one. Have you learned any of the newer stuff comparing complexity to what you wrote back in the day? No, I haven't actually. I don't know, man. I just haven't found the need to be honest. I do like some of their stuff. It's just I haven't learned how to play any of it. Now, if I was going to do a cover of it or something, then I might learn how to play it. But this just goes back to what I was saying earlier. I hate playing other people's music. And then now that I'm like not in the band anymore, it's like I don't care to learn any of it. But it is cool, dude. I think Scorpion Hymn's a sick song. That would be cool to play. And Lucid Threshold off of their new album would be cool to play, I think. That's my favorite track off the new record, by the way. There's some stuff on Drift that would be cool. There's a lot of cool stuff, man. They've been releasing some good stuff, but It's not to say that it's not good because I won't learn it. You know, it's just me being stubborn and wanting to write my own stuff, you know. I just learned how to play the solo the other day. It's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard. What do you think about the drift mix? I do not like the drift mix, actually. It's not good. See if I can play it. I messed up the ending. Try it again. Try it again. Try to get this clean so I can clip it. I screwed up the pattern there. I'm a little sad. Solos feel so rare nowadays. Oh yeah, dude. That's one big thing that was like a huge change going forward after me. Was like they wanted to write songs more for the live aspect rather than the music album aspect. So, which is cool, you know, I guess, because if you want to be a bigger band, you're going to be playing live a lot. So you're going to want to be able to play your stuff live, and playing solos live is kind of tough, you know. So I think, and plus because Jesse sings, I think that's another reason why he kind of dialed back on solos. It's because he wanted to be able to sing and play the guitar rather than shred and play the guitar, or shred and sing. I'm sorry. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, if I was still in there, I'd probably be playing the solos while he sings. Alright, I'm gonna try the solo again, dude. I just learned it, so relearned it. I don't know if I screwed up because I couldn't hear my actual guitar, so I might try it one more time. That would be so incredible. Oh yeah. I just started learning Prometheus. That intro riff is fun. Dude, Prometheus is one of my favorite tracks off of Augment, actually. I didn't write that one, Jesse did, but That's my favorite Jesse song off of Augment. It's just so cool and fun, man. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then we're gonna move on to synths for the rest of this track. I think, or no, I don't know. Is there another lead? I have to listen to it again and see if there's another lead for it. Didn't know you were chill like that. All right, let's try this again. I nailed it. Cool. Did you write Render the Void? No. Sorry. I wrote on Augment. I wrote Frostbite, Rebirth, Spirits Away, and Crimson. Those are the 4 songs I wrote. I was supposed to write more, but that was a huge issue actually. That might have been the reason Jesse hated me during Augment, because like he had all these songs. By the way, Moments of Clarity the songs that were on Moments of Clarity were supposed to be on Augment. I think Jesse already had like some of those songs like written, and he was planning on putting them on Augment. But instead of putting those songs on Augment, those were my songs that were on, just made it to the to the record because I finished them. And I was having a really hard time like writing my song, getting them done in time. And I think I turned in Spirits Away like really, really late. It was like the day before I was supposed to go to the studio. I just finished Spirits Away. And because dude, like when I work on my songs, I overanalyze them and I try to make them like the best they can be. So the whole time I'm writing, I'm just like redoing things over and over and over, and then finally I'm like, okay, let's send it, So that was my problem. I was kind of slow in writing my songs, and Jesse was pumping them out, dude. He was just, his songs were done, and he was cool at that. But me, I like to take a little bit more time on writing, which kind of sucks. I wish I was a little quicker at writing, but yeah. Oops. My pick just went into the shadow realm. Did that ever happen to you guys? Like you have your pick, and all of a sudden it just, it's off the planet. Oh, never mind. Dude, that is rare. I just found it. I don't know how. Okay, now we're going to get into the synths. I think there's some piano and synths that like layer a lot of this stuff, and we're going to try to figure some of that out. And I might show you guys Faded Design, a little bit of it, not all of it. What I have so far. Thank you, Sergeant Shred. You said that Jesse hated you. I know it's between you, but that's like actually happened. But what like actually happened back then? Since Jesse posted something about apologizing to you. No. Jesse didn't hate me. I was just saying that in jest. Like he probably hated the fact that like I took forever to write my songs during Augment. Because I remember him being kind of frustrated with me, like, dude, you don't have more songs than this, Like he was expecting me to write more, and I only had 4 songs to show for Augment. Which I really wish I could have. I have a couple of songs actually that never made it to Augment, and I've never done anything with them. I probably will try to rehash them with Garrison, maybe. That's a thought that I've been thinking about. But yeah. No, Jesse didn't hate me. I was just saying that, he probably hated that I didn't write as quick as he did. But, no, dude, Augment was, it is what it is, and I'm pretty proud of what I contributed to it, even though it was just 4 songs. I mean, there was a couple of things here and there on the album that I wrote, like little tiny tidbits in some of his songs, but I can't remember for the life of me, dude. This is so long ago. I can't remember exactly the things that I contributed to his songs. It was just little bits and pieces where like Jesse would be like, "Hey, Alan, I don't know what to do right here. Could you just put something right here or write something on this?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." And I did the same thing for him on Rebirth. Like at the very end of Rebirth, I didn't know what to do, so I was like, "Dude, what do you think we should do here?" And he put a solo, so that's his solo at the end of Rebirth. But everything else on the song is what I wrote. So me and him would both kind of like, dive into each other's songs on Augment. Little bits and pieces though. We pretty much just wrote our own songs. Crimson, yeah, dude, that one's coming. I'm the same way. I need time, so it's very assuring to hear that. If Alan and Garrison were still in Erra, be mind blowing, dude. We're doing some stuff, man. I don't know if you guys were in here earlier, but I just talked to Garrison today, and we are getting together next Thursday, I think, possibly. He's gonna let me know soon, but I think Thursday he's gonna come over and we're gonna finish this Faded Design song. I guess I can show you guys real fast. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the original, and then I'm gonna show you what I have. Okay, so this is, if you don't know what this song is, this is the very first song Erra wrote as a full band with me in it. We all got together and we all were like in the same room with all of our instruments, and we were going back and forth with ideas like, hey, you should do this here, or hey, do a drum fill here. That was the kind of writing we were doing with this song. And this is one of the only songs that Erra ever wrote like that. All the other songs we ever wrote were just like on Tabit or Guitar Pro, or we would write in our own time. Like, this was the one song that Erra wrote as a band, and then we never wrote another song as a band ever again. Which, this song is pretty cool, dude. So this is the original. I'm gonna show you a little clip of it real fast.
Remember when we were forced back into organization? We left away to survive.
Okay, that was the old one. Now this is the revamped new version that I'm working on. Still a work in progress.
Remember when we were forced back into organization? We left away to survive. Life on conditions, with elephants rush. We left away to survive. Life on conditions.
Okay, that's it. That's all you get for now. And those are the ripped vocals from the old version, so sorry, it sounds weird, but we're gonna have Garrison redo his vocals for the entire song. And that's what I'm trying to get with him. We did start actually last year. I made a YouTube video about it. We did start on this together, but that session got lost and we haven't had time to reconnect, but now we're gonna do it for real this time and finish it. Rare Unheard Erra. Yeah, dude, that's the only song we ever wrote as a full band in the same room together. It's pretty cool, dude. This song is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's got some really cool soloing in it. Really cool riffage. It's all around, I think, pretty cool track. It's definitely dated though. It's like very 2008 metalcore, but there are some cool parts in it. Kind of Misery Signals-ish too. If we started a new band like Erra, that would be so sick. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know if we're gonna start a band, but we're definitely working on some stuff together. So yeah. All right, let's see what we got for where I left off with synths. Ooh. I wasn't supposed to have that on. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Oh, my bad. And dude, that's what sucks, dude. I've been getting copyright striked on these videos. It doesn't make any sense. I guess it kind of does, you know, because it's owned by the label, not me. So. Ah, there's synth there. Dang it. Now I gotta freaking write some synths over here. I gotta figure out what we wrote for synths. Oh, yeah, we already put synths on that. Never mind. We did that. I gotta go to the next part, which is right here. Now let's see if there's synths on this. Nope. Okay, there is a piano thing here. It's kind of hard to hear what we did, but it was like a little piano line based off of one of the leads. I gotta remember what we did. I think I might even like Andromeda a bit more than Impulse since it sounds so much like Mirrors from Musicals. Hey, I never heard that comparison before. That's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking about taking on what's up? I am Sinister TV. It's going great. It's going great. Oops, sorry about that. Thanks for being here, buddy. I'm actually thinking about taking on doing the Andromeda EP, like re-recording it myself, and just maybe doing an instrumental version of it, because I don't know. I just feel like it would be cool. Those songs definitely need to be heard in a better light. So I don't know. I might take it upon myself to do that. If I can find some time to do it, I will. Okay, there's a piano thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there was a piano kind of stepping down, I think. It's kind of hard to tell what was being played there. I don't think I have an isolated track of the piano. So we're gonna have to just figure it out by ear. Alright, where is the synths? Oh, there is none. I gotta put some somewhere. Okay. Okay. Let's move this over here. I think we might have reused some of the piano from that part. I don't know. We'll have to see. Do it. I'd pay for an instrumental record of Andromeda. Nah, dude, I would do it for free, brother. I would be putting all of that out for free, for sure. Do not want any money for that. I just do it for you guys. It'll probably only be on YouTube, though. I can't officially release it myself, but it will be on YouTube. Andromeda's so good. Those lyrics too, like, I feel like a lot of it was very on the nose commentary on the U.S. politics at that time. I don't know, man. You'd have to ask Garrison. I'm not sure. All right, let me see what the original was doing. Ah. I think I figured it out. It was a copy and paste, actually. Super chat 699. Take this down. Okay, appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Oh man, I did. I promised you guys I would fix the freaking link for the tip jar, but I didn't. My bad. Yeah. Andromeda 2.0. I'm here for it. I'll fix it next time. I gotta figure out what I'm playing there so I can translate it to piano. Nope. What was that? That was a D sharp 3. Let me turn that down, actually. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. That actually sounds kind of cool. I wish we would have put that in the original, dude. Yeah, well, we can't do that now. Copy and paste that. freaking mic got in my way. I always love that part. There's 2 guitar parts actually I want to show you guys that are doing something different during that part. Not that part, this one. Alright, so here's the left guitar. And then the other guitar is going. So both of them, I love guitar parts like that, dude. Whenever left and right is doing something sort of the same, but kind of different at the same time. I love it. And then they kind of like harmonize with each other. These tones are so good. Do you have any videos on how you mix these tones, or is that like an Alan Rigdon secret? Actually, these are the Erra tones from this record that I'm making a tone pack for literally everything, like Quad Cortex, Axe Effects, Helix, and then I'm gonna do some plugins as well. I'm gonna do the NAMM modeler. I'm gonna do Plenty, Gojira, and then it's gonna be able to be translated to a bunch of others too. So yeah, I'm gonna have that done probably in about a month. You're going to be able to find those at SteadySoundAudio.com. You'll be able to pick those up. It's going to come with IRs. It's going to come with presets. And I'm still trying to figure out like what all I'm going to include with it and everything. But it's going to be all the Erra tones, like the clean, the lead, the rhythm for this record. But yeah, this is a custom IR from this album that I made like a week ago. I love that part. I appreciate it though, man. I'm working really hard on these tones to bring them to you guys. Alright, so that part, I think the synth is done on that. At least for that little section. I think that we have a little bit more synth, actually. So, ooh, I still have the guitars soloed. Just wanted to show you guys that left and right. It was pretty cool how they played off of each other. Alright. Okay, so synth comes in on the second half of it. Right here. Okay, so right here. I think that's the same synth from the beginning of the song. Let's see, we'll copy and paste it and see if it matches. Right here. I think that's where no, it was on this track right here. There we go. Wrong spot. I don't know, it might be similar, but I don't know if it's the same. Actually, I got an idea. Let's try this. Alright, we're going to cut that in half. Oh, we can't cut that in half. Or we could. Let me cut this in half. Alright. Did I cut the track? Oh, okay. Ah, okay, cool. I just cut the notes. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to cut that in half. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to cut that in half. Right there. There we go. And then we can copy paste it. The second half. I'm only doing this because I'm not exactly sure what we were doing on synths because I don't have the the actual tabs from this song. I'm having to do everything by ear again. I think Alex may have the tabs, but I don't want to bother him for the tabs. I don't know why. They're on tour right now, so I don't want to bother them. But I can do this by ear, so it's no big deal. This is pretty close to what was on the original anyway. So, what plugins are those heavenly pads on? That is going to be Serum, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be Serum. It's going to be the PD Violins Flute Grains, and the first one is going to be the Vox Choir, and then for the piano is Serum. It's going to be Piano Classic Layer. And I have just some Ria Comp and Ria Delay on it. And it sounds pretty freaking good. If I do say so myself. I gotta get these lead guitars to sound a little better. I think they're a little buried in the mix. The leads. I'll work on that for the final mix. It does. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Risha Pandy. Thank you. Thank you. Not sure if you're on Patreon, but it'd be cool to see for you to start a series on how you mix and master. I'd definitely pay for that. Oh, dude, thank you, man. No, I haven't done anything as far as mixing and mastering, like any tutorials or nothing. Honestly, because, dude, I feel like I'm still figuring all that out. But I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. That means I'm doing something right with my mixes. Augment was my intro into Erra. My buddy played the album in his clapped out Civic. Immediately went home and ordered the vinyl that day. Core memory. So cool to be hanging out with you here, dude. Yeah, dude. Cool to be hanging out with you too. Thank you for joining the stream, man. I appreciate you guys being here. Oops. Okay. I think that is it for that section. That may be accurate. I'm not sure. Let me do the guitars and the synth by itself to see if it flows right. Key switch. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I think it matches the original pretty closely. I remember when we were in the studio, Brian was doing this. He was just taking like bits and pieces of the synths, and he was like copy pasting it. So I'm pretty sure I'm just doing whatever he did. We didn't write anything new for synths. I think it was just like the intro, and then just like copy pasted some of the notes from it. So yeah, it's not that hard. I remember a lot of the process, so it won't be hard to finish it up. Okay, so I think there's another synth part near the end, possibly. Okay, yeah, I gotta make a patch for that. That sounds like an Axe Effects patch for sure. I can't wait until I can make that. I'm probably gonna work on that actually this week. Literally my favorite Augment song. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Thank you for being here. Giant Erra fan. Love your work. From India. It's 7 a.m. in India right now. That's crazy. Well, that's good. Hey, good morning, man. I get to hang out with you in your morning cup of coffee. If you drink coffee. I'm not sure if you drink coffee. I do. I love coffee. I need another one. It's 9 p.m. for me. Actually, I don't need a coffee. That would be terrible. I love coffee, though. I would still drink coffee at 9 p.m. Okay. I think that ending is... I can't remember if that was like built into the tone or if we added a synth to that. But... we're just going to try to add a synth to it at the end. I remember what I was playing too. I think it was... but a clean tone, of course. Morning, Risha. Heck yeah. Are vocals being retracked too? No, not for Rebirth. Not for Rebirth, because I'm not going to be doing vocals. This is going to be like a guitar sort of playthrough. So when I post this video with the final mix on YouTube, it's going to be like a legit video of me playing along to it. And that way you guys can see like all the stuff I'm doing on guitar and just have something cool to look at. And just to remember this by, because I've taken so long to kind of jump on this whole every song that I've written in Erra. I just never found the time to do it. But now I have some time to kind of hash out all this stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be doing every song I ever wrote for Erra, which in total is 11 or 12 songs. I can't remember. It's one of the two. So I did a whole album's worth of Erra songs. So by the end of this, in a few months, I'm sure, maybe by the end of this year, we'll have all of them done. And then I'll have all the videos, all the playthroughs on YouTube that you guys can check out and look back on whenever you feel like it. And then also, I will be releasing the... somebody asked this question earlier about the tabs. Now, the tabs are not going to be... I can't release tabs for this because me and Jesse are talking about doing tab books for Augment and Impulse. And we still have to kind of work through some stuff on that. So, before we do that... yeah, we have to figure some things out. But I will release the Midi for these tracks that I'm doing. And like I said, if you own Axure, then you're going to be able to see exactly how I'm playing the song. And I'll show you real quick if anybody doesn't know or hasn't seen this yet. This is my guitar Midi plugin. And we'll just go back to this section right here. And this is Axure. This is my plugin that I developed with my company, Study Sound Audio, and it's a MIDI guitar plugin. So if you own this plugin, you just come down here and you select your tuning, which we're in drop A, sharp. And then whenever you're tabbing out or whenever you're programming your guitars, you want to make sure you do 4-string, which is in Reaper, you just right-click the note and go to Note Channel, and you set it to, well, for me, so channel 7 through 2 is going to be like you're doing channels or strings 6 through 1. So it'll be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are your strings. So this is going to be my top string. So, and the reason why we did it like that is because 1 is Omni, which is going to be the default mode. So if you have all your channels set to 1, it's going to be default MIDI channel 1. But 4 strings is 7, so 7 will be your 6th string. The next one will be 6, and then your next string below that will be obviously 5, and then so on. And whenever you do it that way, and you come back into Axure, you can see exactly how everything's played on the fretboard. Actually, hold on, I had the guitar stem for the original track playing at the same time. Now this is Axure. And so that's what I was saying about the tabs. So if you really, really want to see how these songs are played and play along with them or whatever, you can try grabbing Axure, and I will be releasing these for free. So you don't have to pay for these. Whenever I get these songs done, each one of them, I will release them on my Discord channel, Study Sound Audio Discord channel. And yeah, they're free for people to download the MIDI for that, so that they can see how things are played. It's going to be guitars, bass, drums, all of it. They are songs you wrote 100% without Jesse. Yes. Well, besides the ending solo on this song, I wrote this song 100% myself. Drums and everything. Drums, bass, except for vocals and lyrics. I didn't write vocals or lyrics, but Jesse wrote the solo at the very end of this song. And all the songs that I'm showcasing are going to be the songs that I wrote 100% myself, basically. Now, some bits and pieces will have stuff that Jesse obviously contributed on, and I will be more than happy to let you guys know what those are. I'm not going to hide that from you guys. I'm not going to try to take credit for something that's not mine. That's not me. So if there is a little lead lick or a riff or something that he did in one of my songs, I will gladly point that out, and make sure to include that in the descriptions or whatever. But for the most part, the structures of the songs, the riffs, and everything, like, I wrote. Thank you, Sergeant Shred. New fartificials, new artificials anytime soon. Yeah, dude, that's the goal. Eventually, to write some more. Or wait, we do have some songs. Actually, I have a whole like EP's worth of songs that we could be using for artificials. It's just I haven't done anything with them yet. But yeah, we have some songs in the holster. Not sure when we're gonna release them, but yeah, the goal is to release new artificials music for sure. Person turquoise waving. Alan, good guy, right? Good guy. What do you mean, brother? Yeah, let's do the synth at the very end. Oh, okay. I need a reference track. Which would be guitar, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can do the core notes that I'm doing on synth. So it would be something like, actually I need to make another MIDI item here for these synths. And glue them. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna trace the root notes. That's exactly what we did. Dang, dude, I'm so good. I can't believe I just figured this out. That's exactly what we did in the studio. It's coming back to me now. We changed notes right there. Alright, now I'm going to copy paste this to this other thing. really interesting to get some insight on who wrote what in Erra. I never would have guessed that songs were written entirely by one person or rather than a collaborative effort. Yeah, dude. Like I said earlier, the one song we wrote as a band and the only song we ever wrote as a band is this one right here, Faded Design. That was the first Erra song ever. And it was never released, like, officially. We tried to release it, but I think after we wrote that song, we had, like, a bunch of other songs for Andromeda already written. Or not written. I think we were trying to write for Andromeda, and that one just didn't make the cut. I don't know why. It's not that I don't think we hated it. I just think that we played it a lot as a local band, and maybe we got tired of playing it live, that we were just like, okay, let's just do a completely new EP. So yeah, I think that's what happened in that song. It got caught in the middle of, like, being a local band and then wanting to record new music, and then that was just the one song that just got left behind. But I'm not leaving it behind. I'm gonna breathe new life into it, and we're gonna release it on YouTube. But if you haven't heard that, I'll let you hear it again real quick. This is the original. Sorry if you guys already heard this from the beginning, but if anybody is just now jumping in here and hasn't heard this yet, this is the first Erra song ever.
Remember when
Actually, hold on. I had some other stuff going. All right. Anyways, here it is.
Remember when we were forced back into organization, we left our way to survive. Life conditions.
Okay, fun story. This is some lore for you guys. This song was recorded by Aaron, the drummer of A Plea for Purging. I don't know why or how. I think he lived, like, his parents lived in my hometown, and I think I caught wind of it, and he was in town, and I think we just hit him up. I think I just hit him up, actually, because I did a couple tours with him when I was in my old band, Broadcast, and yeah. I just hit him up, was like, hey, dude, because I heard that he records music. So I was like, okay, yeah, dude, you want to record my band? And so we went over to his parents' house in Alabama and recorded this song in his room, in his bedroom. And yeah, Aaron from Plea for Purging is the drummer. And yeah, it's terrible. It was so bad. This is the day we found out that Jesse could sing, because we were all trying, like, we had a part in the song that you know, called for singing, and Aaron was like, yo, let's see who can sing in the band. And we all stepped up to the mic and was like, and tried something, and it all sucked. Everybody sucked. And then Jesse came up and we were like, wait a minute, that actually sounds all right. So that's when we were like, okay, Jesse can be the singer guy of the band. And that's the day we found out. Or that's the day I found out, at least. I don't know. Anyways, this is my new version of Faded Design. I'll just show you a clip of it, if it'll play. I think I have something muted. Hold on. Yep, or soloed. I have the synth track soloed. Oh, we gotta get Gary's vocals in there.
Remember when we were forced back into organization, we left our way to survive. Life conditions, with elephant flights, we left our way to survive.
Oh, wrong thing.
Life conditions.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Still working on that one. We're gonna let Garrison redo his vocals for that. And I forgot that this is in drop B and not drop A sharp, so I was trying to play along to it, and I was going. That's the part, but that's actually not the right tuning. Wait. Yeah, I forgot how to play that song. old school Erra, dude. All right, I think that's it with the synth at the end. I'm pretty sure I nailed it. I have to add some clean guitar though. Okay, so maybe. Okay, yeah. I'll add some clean guitar. It won't take that long, because I kind of remember what we were doing here. Or I think I know what I was doing here. Alright, sustain alt pick. And then we're gonna do some light. Sounds sick in A sharp. Yeah. Maybe I'll transpose it to be in A sharp actually instead of B, so it'll be heavier. Actually, you gave me a really good idea, man. Thank you. I'm gonna try that later. Alright. Obviously, we're not going to go with the hard hits. We're going to go with the light plucks. I'm gonna drag all the notes out after I get them placed. coming together. All right. All right, let's hear it. Sorry guys, there's a little mixing here. So sick you're redoing old songs, faded design, sounds amazing. Andromeda EP could use a revamp. I always wondered why the production on that sounded so weird compared to the subtitle. Yeah, dude, we went with a guy named Joseph McQueen, which is actually kind of crazy because Joseph McQueen is a big-time producer in California now. He works with a lot of big artists, man. I can't remember. I think he worked. I can't name any off the top of my head, but he's worked with some big people, dude. Famous people. Now he does. Back then, he was just recording out of his parents' house in Alabama, dude. It's crazy, dude, how far a lot of these people we used to work with has come. But yeah, his name's Joseph McQueen. We recorded at his house, and we did that one at his house, and then after we did Brian Hood. Yeah. Brian Hood. No. First we did Brian Hood. Then we went to Joseph McQueen. Then we went back to Brian Hood for Impulse. So first, the EP was done with Brian Hood. Then we went to Justin McQueen for Andromeda. So that's the reason why Andromeda sounds weird, is because we went to a different guy. We should have went back to Brian Hood, but we didn't. Any plans on remaking something from Silence Outlives the Earth? No. I wasn't a part of that album. I'm only doing songs that I have written or contributed to in Erra. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're here for new Erra content. This is the old school OG Erra content right here. We're only doing the old stuff. The stuff I was a part of. I think that sounds pretty good. Seriously, Brian Hood MVP. Oh my god, dude. Brian is so good. I'm so bummed that he doesn't really do bands anymore. Like, now he's like some like internet guru, which is cool, dude. Happy for him. But he was so good at mixing and mastering, man. I think he still does it for like select bands or something. Maybe. I don't know. But it's dude, it's a tragedy, man. Like, how he's just not doing anything. Maybe he just got burnt out. Maybe he started to hate it. I don't know. But Brian was really good. The golden era of Erra. Yep. That kind of sound is gone forever now, guys, because Brian Hood's gone and I'm not in the band anymore, so this is what you get. You're going to get some Impulse and Augment reruns. If you're cool with that. Dude. I was listening to Frostbite earlier, and I don't understand what I was thinking when I wrote that breakdown. I don't know. It's the bright. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know. It's like. Yeah, it's got weird timing. Some weird timing. I was trying to make it as weird as possible, I guess. Same thing with the song Invent. Okay. Do you guys want to listen to the whole thing all the way through Rebirth? Just the instrumental? Because I can't do the vocals because I'll get copyright striked. I'm probably sorry, I got the hiccups. I'm probably gonna get copyright striked anyways. So I don't know. I don't know if I should do it, man. Because I might not. If you don't show like over, I think like 5 or 6 seconds of a song, then you won't get copyright strike. So I think I still might be in the clear. Maybe. I don't know. We'll do it instrumental. We'll listen to it all the way through if you guys want. Let me know in the chat if you're down. Because I think we're done with the song. And that way we can give us a listen to see if there's something that I forgot during the mix. I'm not sure if there's anything I forgot. Maybe there is. But it would be good to listen to it all the way through. Okay, synths, drums, bass, leads, guitar, clean, guitar. Let me make sure those tracks are muted. Okay, alright. I think we're just going to go for it. Let me make sure I start at the beginning. Okay, yeah, here we go. I know, dude. Same. I can hear this part too. I still have to adjust some things mix-wise, and the leads, got to make them sound a little bit more real. The clean guitar definitely needs some adjusting. I need to make a patch for that to sound exactly like the end of that song. I may not have the synths, I don't know yet. But overall, I think it sounds pretty cool so far, all in Midi. But yeah, I think that's it. That's it for this song, man. It's a wrap. I'm gonna do a lot of mixing and stuff like off camera, in my own time, you know, this week or whatever. But we're gonna move on to the next song on the next stream. So the next song will be, drum roll, Frostbite. We're gonna do Frostbite next because you guys, so many of you guys commented and said that you liked Frostbite, which I was very surprised. I thought it was gonna be Spirits Away. We had a lot of Frostbite votes, so that's the next one. I do not have the tabs for that one either, so we're gonna have to do it by ear. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna be fun at the same time. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do Frostbite. After that, we may do. Actually, what we'll probably do is we're gonna save Spirits Away for last on Augment because, yeah, I like that song. It's my favorite. So yeah, we're gonna do that one last. So we'll do Frostbite, Crimson, then Spirits Away, and then after that we'll move on to Impulse, and then we'll have some votes to see what you guys want to have for Impulse first, and we'll do the same thing for the for Andromeda and all the other stuff as well. But yeah, man, I'm excited. This is sounding pretty cool. I'm gonna try my best to get all this tidied up and a mix done for it, and do a video for it, a legit playthrough. Like I said, I'm gonna upload a YouTube video of me playing this, like a guitar playthrough, just to have it up there on YouTube forever. So I need to get that done as well. But in the meantime, Wednesday, which is this week, we're gonna be doing Frostbite. We'll start on Frostbite. Can you download the tabs from somewhere like Songster? Oh man, see, that's the thing, dude. I'll try, but I don't know if they're gonna be like accurate, like to how I played it. That's the thing. Like, if I learn it the way somebody else learned it, it's gonna throw me off. Because I could probably pick it apart with my ear, and it'll like come back to me in my memory or whatever, if I try to like pick it out by ear. But that's not a bad suggestion, so I might try that. I'll look and see on Songster and see if they have something that's like kind of accurate. I'll kind of use that maybe. Good idea. Good looking out, man. I'm gonna do that for sure. But yeah, come back Wednesday. I will be back around the same time, evening, nighttime ish, and we're gonna start on Frostbite. And as far as this one goes, just give me a little bit of time so I can get the mix dialed in and get a video filmed for it and stuff, and that one will be up on YouTube. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll throw some clips up on the gram. If you guys haven't, follow me on Instagram. It's just my name, Alan Rigdon. Subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you can. I'm not asking for any money from you guys. I literally just do this out of the goodness of my heart. So just follow me. That's it. Follow, comment, hang out. That's all I ask.